Hello, everyone. This is Katrina with Scraps Closet. And today I am joined by a very special lady. And not only is she special, she's my cousin. Her name is Malaysia, and she has agreed to speak with me just about her journey to becoming the CEO of her own company. And I am so excited that she's here. And I want to really just give her the floor to really just be as transparent as she wants to be and just speak from her heart. And so let's get into it. So Malaysia, so tell us about your company and what it is and what you do.
So right now, my main focus is doing nails.
Okay.
So that's what I've been focusing on, but I kind of do a little of everything, kind of skincare related. So I make body butters, I sell lashes, and I wax, like full body waxing, head to toe, men, women, everybody.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you, or how old were you when this vision popped in your head, when this was something that you knew you wanted to do, this, you knew this was a passion of yours? Like, how old were you?
I don't think it necessarily started out as a passion.
Okay.
Like, I've always been the type of person, I'm really independent. So I always did stuff for myself. So in like probably my freshman year of high school, I learned how to braid my own hair. I lived with my dad for a year, so he didn't know how to do like nothing. So I had to learn how to do everything myself. And then like 10th grade, I started learning how to put on eyelash extensions, like the individuals, learning how to do my own nails, just trying to do everything by myself. So that's really how it started. And then I had a baby.
Okay.
High school, and I absolutely hate school. Oh, it sounds bad, but I hate school. And so I was like, okay, I need to do something.
Well, let me just tell you, you're not the only one that hates school. I hated school too. My son hated school. But hey, we got through it. So
yes. I'm like, okay, I'm graduating high school, but I need an after plan. And it's like, well, you know how to do all these things. And then I like randomly entered a contest at the beauty school I went to my senior year of high school. I had to do like a creative updo hairstyle. And I think I came in 3rd place. And so I was like, okay, so maybe I will go to beauty school since I'm good at it. And yeah, and then I went to beauty school and I started focusing on hair and nails. But hair got boring and it's like long. I don't.
Yeah. What was boring about it? Was it just,
I just made it something I didn't really like to begin with. I just knew how to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what it was. So it bored me easily. And after I graduated school, I applied at European Wax Center. And I was like, I'm gonna just be the front desk and I'll still do hair on the side and I'll just work front desk here. And they actually got me started waxing because they were like, you're licensed, so why wouldn't you use it?
Right.
Like, I did it before. Well, I lied and said I did a little bit in school, but I didn't. Like, okay, sure. And that was like in 2015. And I've been waxing on and off with that company ever since.
Wow. That's amazing. So how did that, how did that, with you having your son like in high school and then wanting to pursue like, a passion like after school, like did that deter anything? Like,
well, my mom is like really supportive. So she's always there to help. So she's always like, even in high school, she was the babysitter for me to even like go back to school. She would come with me to school too for a little bit so she could work, and she'll like drop him off to me.
Mm-hmm.
In my I think fifth and sixth period of school.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I went to beauty school, she worked in the day and I went to school at night, so he can stay
Yeah.
with her. And yeah, so she
Wow.
was pretty supportive there. And then
Mm-hmm.
with work, it wasn't too bad because my
Yeah.
mom gave me my first car too. So I had a
That's
car.
awesome. So
Get
your
back.
mom really stepped in and kind of helped you. Well, not kind of helped you, helped you.
Yeah, a lot.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. Aw.
It helped.
So you moved away from hair, and then how did your passion like for nails and eyelashes and skincare, like how did all that evolve?
Well, once I started, I always liked nails. So I always did
Okay.
my own nails. And it was just, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, I started taking nails more serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started practicing on my friends. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you could be more creative. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm with people longer, but this is, I don't know, I'm more comfortable doing this than standing
Mm-hmm.
behind you doing your hair.
Right.
Because hair,
Yeah.
they both take long, but sometimes nails can take longer than just doing your hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I just like it more. And
Yeah.
with wax, and just from being a waxer, that made me get more into skincare.
Mm-hmm.
Know the skin, and if someone is breaking out, how to give them advice. And so
Yeah.
that's when we get into the body butters, and I have some scrubs I'm working on.
So you make your own scrubs and body butters, or okay, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it
So
is.
how did you put all those ingredients together?
Research and just figure
Okay.
out what things work for the skin,
Mm-hmm.
what does what.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
your skin has always like looked flawless to me. Have you ever had any issues like with
everything
skin?
that, and
Yeah.
no, it's not. It doesn't. It gets crazy sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
um, for the most part, I guess no. I didn't really
Okay.
go through the puberty stage where I had acne and stuff. So I was pretty lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also been very cautious of what I put on my face too to avoid that.
Yeah. What is one of the main ingredients that you would suggest that people of color, Black girls, should use on their face, like a daily, um, like I don't know, regimen or something that will?
Mm, well, I don't put lotion on my face.
Okay,
I know some people use lotion. That's one thing I don't do.
right.
Um, I use oils, and what I usually use mainly grapeseed, sunflower,
Okay. Mhm.
and a little bit of coconut oil, but the
Okay.
main two are grapeseed and sunflower oil. I use
Okay.
that everywhere. I have really, really bad dandruff, dry scalp, but if I
Mhm.
stick to that and I use that, I'll be fine.
Okay.
And it's the pure, what you cook with. Don't
Mhm.
go to the beauty supply. They usually have those little tubes, or they'll tell you it's oil.
Yeah.
If
Mhm.
there's other ingredients in it, then it's not 100% that. So I go,
Okay.
if I can cook with it, then I'm going to use it on my body.
That's awesome. That's the first time I've heard someone speak of grapeseed oil, because there's so many like oils out there, coconut oil and all these other oils, and I'm just almond oil. I'm like, which one should I be using?
I
So
like
grape,
almond too, but grapeseed and sunflower were the main ones that I use.
that's good. Okay.
I don't like coconut. It's pretty thin, so
Mm,
it doesn't do much for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that. I hear all the time, like, if you're reading ingredients on something and you get down to like 10, 12 ingredients, just put it back on the shelf, because at this point, I mean, what is it that you're buying? So yeah. So we have to be cautious of that. So like I said, I do follow you on social media, and I do see all your beautiful creations of nails. How do you come up with that? Is it just practice, or like when someone comes in and say, "Hey, I want this"? I mean, I already know it's a talent. So how do you
Usually someone sends me what they want. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of it's like inspired by
Mm-hmm.
photo work. And then some stuff I'm just like, people ask me like just do whatever. And I'm like, whatever. I don't I'm not an artist. So
Mm-hmm.
that's like what I'm working on right now is learning how to draw on nails because I
Mm.
can't draw on paper. So it's
Okay.
hard trying to learn how to draw on nails. But
Mm-hmm.
I can usually come up with stuff where I'll just like I can marble really good. So I'll incorporate marble all the time,
Mm-hmm.
lines, doing ombres.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know. Yeah, I just try to stick to kind of what I know. I'll try some out of the box stuff.
Yeah.
I usually tell people too before, like I don't think I can do that.
Well,
But
that's good. So how do you feel? Like, do you ever sit back and just be like, wow, I actually like work for myself? Because it can't be anything better than being able to like be your own boss, work for yourself. Like, how do you feel about that? Tell me about the rewards of that, because I know it has to be awesome.
um I move like how I want to move
Mm-hmm.
when I want to move. And it was I guess kind of like even with COVID going on,
Mm-hmm.
I I make the decision myself like, okay, do I want to still work or do I
Mm-hmm.
not want, or am I being forced to not work?
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to do that. Um, Set my own rules. Like I've worked in a nail shop before.
How did you like that?
I didn't.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I did it. And
Mm-hmm.
I can make my own prices. It was like some working there, they even their pricing, like they charged a lot for things I just felt like they didn't need to be charged for, or just the products that they had for me to use. It was like I wouldn't use this. So like working for myself, I can stay educated. I'm not stepping on anyone's toes when I am giving product recommendations or suggestions. Like everything is me.
Right.
And I know like the stuff that I'm providing to my clients is good. Like I'm not gonna give you any illegal products that I shouldn't be using. That happens a lot in
Right. Nail
shop.
shops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to do anything that I know I shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Yeah. So I like having like my own back.
That's awesome. So where do you see Made in Malaysia 5 years from now? How would you like to see it evolve into?
Um, Classes.
Mm.
So I want to do classes. I have like I put some stuff together and I'm working on like a workbook to give out, not a really a workbook, but like an information book for the classes for
Mhm.
nails and waxing. Because I did waxing training before when I was
Mhm.
working at European Wax Center. I was the trainer for a bit. So I want to do offer like my own classes, like one-on-one sessions,
Mhm.
group sessions for nails, probably not group sessions for waxing. That might
Okay.
not work. But
Okay.
different classes. And right now I've been working from home. So hopefully I'm in like a suite, just me. I don't really want to expand to work with others like in the facility with me.
Mhm.
Just stay by myself and just help educate other people to like grow their own businesses.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. So what would you tell someone who is thinking about, possibly starting their own business? Like, what advice would you give them?
Um, Start it, save, educate yourself, save your money. Um, and I guess that's the most important two things. And whatever your business is, like if you're working right now, I know some people like to like live like the movies, drop everything and just follow your dreams. I don't
Mhm.
do that just yet.
Okay.
Whatever your passion is, like it me, like I still was waxing for someone else's company, but
Mhm.
doing nails on the side.
Okay.
So I would do that.
Okay.
Um, and just always have something to fall back on.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes hand in hand with like saving your money and
Right.
do things the right way. There's a lot of just in my business, there's a lot of people who do nails, but they didn't go to school. So
Mm-hmm.
protect yourself, make sure whatever it is that you want to do, you do it the right way. If you have to go to school, then go to school.
Right.
If you have to, I don't know, take a class or get any type of license and do
Mm-hmm.
that. And
So
don't,
do it the right way.
yeah, do it the right way. Also,
Mm-hmm.
rush to get like a LLC. A lot of
Mm.
people think like, okay, I'm official because I got that. I would not, because you end up paying so much money and you haven't even made the money yet. So
Mm.
wait until after your business is going, like to start off getting a regular business license,
Okay.
an EIN number just for tax purposes, and establish business credit. And then later down, like 3 years, if you see growth and you can see like, okay, I can afford to pay these things now I'll
Mm.
get an LLC.
Okay.
And I wouldn't do that immediately. And I've seen a lot of people do that immediately. Even myself, I did that and I was like, I could have waited because now I've paid all this money for this, or I have so
Mm.
many other things I have to pay for now, and
Yeah.
I'm still growing.
Yeah. Well, you're living proof that, like even in high school, like, if you're a single mom or, any of that, like it doesn't deter you. Like,
Yeah.
cause like, what would you tell like, maybe like a girl who's in high school, maybe who have walked the same road you walked, like maybe I don't know, she got pregnant in her junior year or whatever. And she may be thinking, oh, what am I going to do now? Can I still follow my dreams? Like you're living proof that you can still follow your dreams, even
Yeah.
with, yeah. So what would you tell a young lady who may see this and may have thought, well, my life is over, I can't still be a nurse or whatever it is. Like what
You,
advice or encouragement would you give her or
uh,
him for that matter?
yeah, like you can do everything. Even though my mom was a big help, I moved from my mom's house probably when my son was like 1. And then
Hmm.
I just like live with friends here and there. So then I had to do stuff on my own.
Hmm.
And so I just feel like if you're determined, don't let nothing discourage you. If you have to get up early in the morning and you have to get on BART and bus and drop your kid off at daycare and
Hmm.
then rush to go to class and then still go to your part-time job, do it for now because you won't have to do it forever.
Right. That's
So
good.
it's worth it. Like
Hmm.
if you have your nights, you just need to break down and cry, do all that, and then pull yourself up and keep going, because I've been there.
Hmm.
Even
Did you have those nights or those days?
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah. Hmm. What do you think causes that? Is it just the pressure of just working and being a mom or
Yeah,
just life? Yeah.
everything, because I'm not responsible for myself. Even though he's so old now, you would think like, okay, girl, you're used to being a mom, but
Mhm.
no, it's sometimes when I don't like have a lot of clients and stuff is moving slow, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I have to figure something out because it's
Mhm.
me.
Right.
It's this kid is dependent on me, so you got to get
Mhm.
it together. It'll
Mhm.
take a lot for me to have those breakdown moments, but I do have
Yeah.
them. Um, and so even in high school, when I was pregnant, before I got pregnant, I probably would not have graduated high school. So me having a baby, it kind of pushed me to graduate.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. And like I was pregnant, I was like, okay, I was behind so many credits. And I
Mhm.
was like, I need to figure out what to do. So I complained about being in pain walking around school. I went homeschool and they gave me every class I needed.
Mhm.
Mm, Had them. I completed those classes, went back to school, finished
Mhm.
more classes. So then I just graduated with way more credits than I even needed.
Wow. So your baby ended up being a blessing. Well,
Yeah, I
of
was like,
course, they're
I
all
didn't have
blessings, but I'm
like,
saying, yeah.
yeah, if I didn't have a kid, I probably would have. I would be a completely different person.
Wow.
He's like slowed me down a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
he.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so, so awesome. Um, wow. So, so tell us about your company, like where is it located, the city, and like, just tell people like, if they want to get in touch with you, how can they get in touch with you?
Um. So I'm in Stockton, California.
Okay.
I work from home. I have this like I would show you, but my wallpaper is not up all the way. But
Okay.
separate setup in my living room area that where I do nails at. I have a wax bed too that I pull out. Um, and you can find me on Instagram
Okay.
at in Malaysia too. That's TOO. I have different links on there too for my website for my body butter and my lashes.
Okay.
And I have a booking site on there as well. It may not be up. It may be up by the time this comes out, but
Okay.
I'm trying to redo it and make it easier for people to book so people understand everything.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just using texting, but all of that is everything's on my Instagram.
Okay. So
And
that's made in Malaysia too.
yeah,
Okay.
and my Facebook too is the same, made in Malaysia.
Okay.
So I post on both. Everything I post on, make videos on TikTok doing nails. And I'll try to do more detailed videos for people who do want to practice doing nails.
Hmm. That's awesome. Let me just say, I am so happy to hear your story. Um, and it's incredible. Let me just say that is so incredible. And just hearing you speak about how your son changed your life for the better, like that just gives me chills. Like, that's so awesome. Um, we don't hear those stories often. I know that there's probably a lot of, single moms and maybe even single moms or girls that possibly, may have walked the same journey that you walked in high school. They may be, I don't know, embarrassed or like I said, or feel like they can't follow their dreams, but you're living proof that you can do it. And just to hear that your baby changed your life and he made you be the strong woman that you are today. And I just think that's awesome.
Yes,
So awesome. You should be so, so proud of yourself first and just so proud of your baby that just came along and changed your life. So
yeah, I am. He's funny too because he'll tell people, "I think you need to go to my mom and do like let her do your nails."
that's so cute. Aw, so tell us about your son a little
Um,
bit, if you don't mind.
well, his name is Raymond. He is 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a mama's boy.
Well, of course.
Yeah, we do everything together, good, bad, everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he plays football. He just started that, so I just like became this football mom.
Look at you.
And I know.
Did you ever envision that being a football mom?
I did, and I always like since he was little, his dad played football, and like
Okay.
I have uncles that play football,
Hmm.
and like my mom's side is really into football. Like
Hmm.
my guy cousins and uncles, they play football, and so everybody expected it. And I was like, no, he'll never play football. He could play baseball, he could play basketball, but
Hmm.
football, no, I'm not. He's too skinny, too tiny. I don't want them tackling him. And then I actually needed help with childcare, and my
Hmm.
aunt was the team mom for the team because her son plays. She was like, "I'll watch him for you, and let's see if he likes football. If not, he'll just come to practice and be sitting there. But if he likes it, then he'll be going to practice, and he liked it. And so now that's what my life consists of. Every
Wow.
during the week, on the weekends, I've made plans to go to Vegas with my friends next month. And then I had to look at my schedule. I'm like, oh, they're good. They're going to the Super Bowl. So I can't go anywhere. I have to be there. It takes us so much time.
That's so awesome.
But it's fun. I like it. I'm learning too about football. So
that's good. That's good. Well, thank you so much. Your story has been detailed. It's been awesome. And I just want to just reiterate, like, Malaysia is living proof that it can be done. And I just pray that her story will help encourage and motivate someone to follow your passion, no matter what obstacles you feel may be in your way, or it could be anything. But it doesn't mean that you still can't pursue it. And she's living proof that you can, and she's giving you the steps of how you can. And so I'm honored and grateful and blown away that you are this, just this beautiful mom who is active in your son's sports. And then on top of that, you run your own company. Like, you're showing, and I always want, like, women to know that they can pursue these different things, but specifically Black women, because I feel like, and I'm speaking to myself too, we don't always feel like we can do it. But the more that we see other women of color, specifically Black women, doing these things, pursuing these things, being successful at these things, like, it just encourages others to say, you know what, I can do this too. And so I just want to thank you for just telling your story, and just walking us through your journey. And yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else that you want to add or say?
No, I feel like I said everything.
Okay.
Reiterate to just not lose focus or don't get discouraged, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, it starts off rocky. I still have like rocky moments, but I know what I want to do. So it's like nothing can change my mind. So I just stay determined.
That's good. Stay determined, guys. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you, everyone who will see this video. I am praying that lives will be changed, that visions will come forth through this. So thank you. So thank you, everyone. Have a good day.